everyone, Junpei here.
And June here as well.
We just wanted to let you know again that this is probably the very last part of the big batch of episodes we recorded for the neutral ending. And I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm certain that everything's going to turn out just fine.
It's going to be great. I mean, there's totally that nothing has bad happened before in this whole ending.
Absolutely not.
I mean, everything's been great.
Neutral is the definition of greatness. Nothing ever bad has happened within neutrality.
Yeah, it's totally true. So, keep watching till the end, where we're totally gonna get a good ending.
Absolutely.
We're gonna live happy together.
Happily ever after.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I love you so much, Connie, being totally not dead.
Yeah, me too. Yay.
Junpei, Seven, and Snake ran full tilt down a long, straight hallway.
You're not gonna say it?
They were headed for the stern of the ship and had no time for distractions. As they ran, Seven spoke.
Gotta admit, you really surprised me there, kid. I couldn't figure out how the hell you were going to get out of that one. How come you didn't do that right off bat?
As I told you, it was a last resort. Had I used it at the beginning of the game, I would have come under a great deal of suspicion. I imagine most people would have taken it to mean that I was Zero. Once they had convinced themselves of that, I wasn't optimistic about my chances of making it out of here alive, let alone unscathed. I felt it best to play my cards close to my chest, as it were. That way, if I were in a situation where there was nothing else I could do, I would have a little trick up my sleeve. I would just take my bracelet off.
His next plan had been simple but effective. He had simply removed his bracelet. How? To Junpei, it had looked as though his snake had simply crushed the bones of his hand until they were small enough to fit through the wristband. Of course, that would have been practically impossible, so how had he done it?
Because he doesn't have a left arm, you know?
Yep.
It's fake.
It's not real. His snake had slid the bracelet off and tossed it into the coffin.
Ooh, nice toss.
With that gone, he had little to fear from the numbered doors. He had walked through the door easily without authenticating. He's just walking next to them. It's like, yep, life is good.
Cool.
He stepped out the other side unscathed and began running down the hall alongside Seven and Junpei. They kept running for a while longer and eventually came up a set of stairs leading downwards on the right side of the hallway. What are you counting, Kitty?
Oh, I was trying to see if Seven and June and Snake's bracelet could make it out, but they can't.
They stopped and peered down the staircase. As far as they could tell, it went all the way to the bottom deck. There didn't seem to be any flooding. They nodded quickly to one another and jogged down the stairs. It took only a few minutes to make their way to the bottom deck. There was a single hallway in front of them, at the end of which was a single door. Junpei threw it open.
Oh.
Inside was a massive iron gate. A plate was affixed to the top of it.
Incinerator.
Incinerator?
Oh my, that doesn't sound very pleasant. Do you see a lever near the gate, perhaps?
Yeah. Right over there. Right over here.
How did you know that?
Well, I would be happy to regale you with the story. I imagine it should only take half a day or so.
We don't have that time.
Junpei grumbled, gave Snake a dirty look, and jogged over to the lever.
See because he's blind.
If you pull it, the door ought to open.
Got it.
He pulled the lever down. What do you think is going to be behind this door, Kitty?
An incinerator?
What? Kitty, this game has never been so straightforward, Kitty. With the rumble of an ancient motor. By the way, in case you're wondering, we're almost at the end.
I figured.
Yeah. The door opened. There was no need to hold back. Sorry, I just thought about something really dumb. And time to hesitate. And then water rushed in, because that would have been ironic, huh?
Don't you think?
They pushed their way inside. Standing in front of them were Ace and Lotus.
Oh.
Ace still held the revolver in his hand.
There's another 9th door? God damn it.
He was still pressed hard against Lotus's temple. Yeah, 3 9s. What the fuck do you think there would be?
Oh, of course. How could I have been so mistaken?
A small dark bruise had begun to form near the tip. Even from several yards away, Junpei could see that Lotus was shaking. She was terrified.
Yeah, no shit.
She was afraid. She was terrified to everything of
that Ace said would ever kidnap her.
Yeah, what an asshole.
What an asshole.
But perhaps more interesting was what Junpei saw behind them.
Another fucking 9.
Another number 9 there. But doshite? Why was there another one? The door stopped Junpei in his tracks. It simply shouldn't have been there. As his brain finally began to consider why, the whine of a warning klaxon filled the air, drowning out any thought.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck's a klaxon? Warning.
Warning. Warning. Emergency incinerator command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 9 minutes.
Of course.
And 9 seconds. And 9 milliseconds.
Mm-hmm.
Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Oh my, how exciting. You have run quite a show here, Zero.
A terrifying smile twisted Ace's face.
What's the matter? Too frightened to understand? Here, let me explain. It's said that the incineration system is about to evacuate.
Activate.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
In 9 minutes, this room will be engulfed in flame. Huh? Who are you? You don't recognize me. I am hurt. It's me, Snake. Snake? Ah, yes, you are alive. I'm afraid your bizarre style had me confused. I am quite glad to see that you're alive.
Ace's voice didn't change. Snake ground his teeth.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you get here? Snake, Junpei, 7? The 3 of you couldn't have opened the door with a 9. Did you use Clover's bracelet, perhaps?
Oh no.
What?
Math.
Oh, well, your reaction suggests that you did not. Hold on. Why did you think we would have Clover's bracelet?
Junpei fell off.
This, I mean, could we have told him before that?
His chest tightened.
Oh, they haven't told you. Son? Told me what? Clearly not. Normally, I would take some time and enjoy the moment, but I'm afraid my time is at a premium just now. I'll have to make this quick. Clover.
Don't do it, Ace! Keep your goddamn mouth shut!
Clover.
I said, stop it! Don't listen to him, Snake!
Junpei could feel his voice going hoarse, but Snake didn't listen to him.
What happened to Clover?
Ace looked at him.
Not like he could see.
The corner of his mouth curled into the hook of a cruel smile.
Clover died.
Oh, his eyes!
The color left Snake's face. He shook his head weakly.
No, that's not true. That's impossible. It's a lie. It has to be a lie. Oh, it's quite true.
Well, then
son.
I dropped some trash.
I killed her myself, you see. What? I'm sorry. Did I fucking stutter, son? Bitch. I fucking killed that little redhead bitch.
Snake's face twisted into a mask of rage, muddled red rising to dot his pale skin. His entire body shook. He looked to Junpei, disturbingly like a demon.
I would have rather she died with less suffering. A bullet in her brain, perhaps, would have been ideal. Unfortunately, that would have made quite a bit of noise. Circumstances being that what they were, I was forced to settle for the knife.
Ending.
The one the 9th man had. You remember? I believe I caught her just below the shoulder blade. I was rather lucky, in fact. My first thrust went right between her ribs. Her flesh was so soft. My knife slid in so easily, there was hardly any resistance.
She ran to my knife.
10 times.
10 times.
She ran into my knife. 10 times. That little bitch had it coming. That feeling was, I confess, I feel rather excited. It is a powerful memory. Someday, perhaps, I hope I can feel it again.
Ew. No.
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
Oh, we only spent 2 minutes.
I am going to kill you.
Snake's words were a guttural growl, barely audible.
I am sorry. What was that, son? I am going to kill you. Oh, so you're going to kill me? That sounds great, son. Please do. Come now, I'm waiting.
Don't do it! Don't listen to him, Snake!
Stop it, kid! He's screwing with your head!
Is there a problem, son? What are you waiting for, boy? Don't you want me to send you to join your little sister?
Don't! Snake!
Don't do it!
But Snake could no longer hear them. Snake could no longer hear anything. Snake moved like a bolt of lightning. His scream echoed through the incineration chamber, full of rage and despair.
Snake!
Snake, no! Where'd Lewis go? It's fine.
Shh, it's okay.
He pushed her aside.
What you say?
Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Jesus.
Starts throwing up.
Ugh.
Another scream filled the room. It was Lotus. She ran across the room towards Junpei, her eyes wide with terror. Snake's ill-fated attack had loosened Ace's grip on her, and she had made a run for it.
Oh, hey, little jingles.
She reached Seven and Junpei and ducked behind them, using them as human shields.
Pretty much.
Junpei could feel her fingers on his arm, tight enough to be painful, keeping him between her and Ace. Incineration will begin in 5 minutes. This is a nice shot.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the woman.
Wipe away the dirt.
He raised the gun. Man, this retelling of Bioshock Infinite is weird.
Mm-hmm.
I need her.
It does take place slightly underwater.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Without her bracelet, I will be unable to open this door.
Yep.
Math.
Quickly now, son. I don't have time for your shenanigans.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it.
In the center of the room, Snake's body lay eerily still.
Let's all just die.
It looked like a human larva, prone and vulnerable on the floor.
I see. Then it would seem I have no choice. The rest of you must die as well. Fortunately, I have 5 bullets left. 1 for Junpei, another for Lotus, and the last 3 for that lump of an idiotic man you call Seven.
That's not very nice.
I will take Lotus's body with me and leave this room. And you here.
Incineration will begin in 4 minutes.
Well, it looks as though our time together is at an end. I rather enjoyed playing with you. Goodbye.
Junpei could see Ace's finger tighten. He could see it begin to squeeze down on the trigger. His body tensed, preparing for the catastrophic impact of hot lead against human flesh. Then, it happened. Snake stood up.
What? No, that's impossible.
For the first time, Ace's composure broke.
Composure.
Composure.
Mm-hmm.
Composture? Oh, I don't know what I'm saying.
It's a long episode.
With obvious effort, H lunged forward, 1 step closer to Ace, then another. He looked for all the world like a zombie.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
His voice was the mournful wailing of the undead.
Stay away from me. Get back, you monster. Stop. If you come any closer, I'll get away from me.
Little by little, Ace was retreating. His Snake didn't stop. He continued his stiff, inexorable approach, his eyes twin pools of pure fury.
Listen to me. I said don't come any closer. Shit! You bastard!
I was gonna say, just shoot his... Oh, well, that's all of your bullets! You fucking idiot!
Ace's revolver leapt 5 times.
Shoot him in the head!
5 times. Actually, hitting hits is actually pretty hard, to be entirely honest.
Well, when he's getting closer...
5 times, the air in the incinerator was split by the crack of a bullet. Snake's body twitched as 5 clouds of blood and torn flesh leapt into the air across his body.
He misted him.
Yeah. A fine pink mist drifted from his body and then disappeared.
He misted him.
The snake made a strange sort of choking cough. And then his strength was gone. His legs crumbled and his broken and battered body slid to the floor. Incineration will begin in 3 minutes. But Snake wasn't done. Even as the pool of blood beneath him grew, he began to move. He half crawled, half slid towards Ace.
Damn, son.
One bloody arm wrapped itself around Ace's leg, and the other gripped his thigh with strength that should have been long gone.
You son of a bitch! You're a monster! Get off of me! Let me go! Damn you!
What's happening?
He kicked at Snake with his free leg, driving his foot into Snake's face, his arm, his shoulder. It made no difference. His Snake refused to release him. Once a snake had snared its prey, rarely does it release it.
Because their jaws can lock or something.
This is it, Ace. We're going to burn to death together. What?
Incineration will begin in 2 minutes.
Damn it! Damn you! Get off! Let me go, you monster! Okay, look! Think of it this way. My company owns a wonderful hospital. It has excellent doctors. You are not wounded too seriously.
Somehow.
I'm sure they can fix you easily. You do not have to die. You can be saved. Just let me go, son. Pathetic. Begging for your life.
Then Seven and Lotus began to speak. Junpei could hear tears in their voices, and their words were strained.
Snake, that's enough. You can stop now. Yeah, he's right, Snake. You've done enough. Come on, Snake, let's go. Let's get out of here. You have to come with us. We have to leave together.
The snake turned towards them. He coughed and blood spattered across the floor. Then he smiled, a sad sort of a smile.
I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't do that. You'd best forget about me. You need to leave soon. I'm going to take him with me. Shut up! Be quiet! I couldn't save Clover. My sister died because of me. Perhaps this will begin to atone for that. Perhaps in the afterlife she can forgive me. Now, go now. You have to go.
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
God damn it, shit, fuck, we're out of time. We have to go.
Seven ran towards the exit. Lotus followed him, but Junpei couldn't move. There were white lines down Snake's cheeks where his tears had washed the blood away. He was broken, body and soul, and Junpei felt as though half of his own heart had been torn out. His eyes stung, and he tried desperately to swallow to clear the lump in his throat.
That is a little confusing.
Junpei, what are you doing? You have to get out of here now.
Junpei's chest tightened, pulled taut by anger, mystery, and a cold feeling of emptiness. Pure emotions surged through his heart, alongside the torrent of blood. He could feel it building, a tremendous wave growing taller and taller and taller. And then it broke, crushing down with thunderous force onto his shaken, unprepared mind. Snake! Snake! Junpei's rational mind was gone. He was driven by instinct now, and he launched himself across the floor at Snake and Ace. Or he tried to.
Aww.
There's a nice sprite.
Wait! Don't be an idiot, Junpei.
You know that feeling when you first learn how to use the blur tool?
Mm-hmm.
He felt a hand grab him from behind. It was Seven. Before he had time to react, the larger man had pinned Junpei's arms to his sides and was holding him bodily back towards the door.
No! No! I have to help Snake! 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 Get off of me! Let me go!
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds.
Oh, we need to get the fuck out.
7, 6.
Damn it, I don't get a choice, kid. Don't blame me for this, alright?
5, 4, 3, 2,
Oh, shit.
1, 0. Gates 2 and 3 are locked down. Beginning incineration. Junpei felt Seven's fist bury itself deep in his stomach, and then his legs turned to mush. Seven scooped him up in the same motion and leapt through the door. It slammed shut behind them. Junpei struggled to shaky feet. He glanced over to see Lotus only a short distance away. Junpei ran to the door. There was a small window cut into it. Inside he could see Ace and Snake.
Shit! Damn you all! Why? Why? Why me? I don't deserve this! Answer me! Answer me, Zero! Why? Why? Zero! Zero!
Oh, there!
Fire!
Oh, dang, this is hot.
It's getting hot in here, so burn off all your clothes.
Zero!
We are getting so hot, everybody's dead there.
What? Only
In-
most of people.
There, in that burning room.
He didn't know how much time passed. He didn't know how long he stood there in front of the incinerator. He looked to the side. Lotus's face was ashen, and if not for the hand she had put against the wall, Junpei didn't think she could have stood. Seven looked old and tired and used. His eyes stared at the floor, seeing nothing. Junpei saw nothing. He simply began to walk towards the open door, and the hallway they had come down earlier.
Hey, Junpei! Junpei, where are you going?
He blinked when their voices broke the silence. He stopped.
You stay here. I'll go get Santa and June.
You're gonna bring them here? How?
Don't worry about that. Just stay here and wait. Alright?
Okay. Sure, whatever.
He began to walk again. He looked over his shoulder and watched Seven and Lotus grow smaller and smaller. They stared back, not moving. He wasn't sure if they could. He turned around again. He knew where he was going. When they had walked through the hallway earlier, he had noticed an elevator at the end of the side hallway. If it still worked, then maybe... Before long, Junpei found himself in front of the elevator. Next to the door was a button with a triangle on it. He pushed it, and the door opened. Junpei was in the large hospital room, right where he had left them.
June! Santa!
He kept calling, and walked to the center of the room.
Where'd they go? Where did they go?
But try as he might, he couldn't find them.
Where'd they go?
Damn it! Where did they go?
Increasingly frustrated, and increasingly worried, Junpei left the large hospital room. He had no choice. He would have to look for them. Junpei's heart was heavy. He couldn't shake the feeling, but there was a part of him that felt it would be wrong to, even if he could. With every step he took, his legs felt more and more
With
like
every
lead.
move he made, we were watching him.
Yeah. Well, Zero was watching.
Probably. I'll try this hallway, and then this hallway, and then down this hallway, and what about
Yeah,
this
and down
room?
here,
How
and
about
that
this
room.
room? How about in these hallways? And I'm back here now, and let's go down this
He's
way.
looking
And then, how
everywhere.
about this way? Oh, now and let's go up the
That's a different shot,
staircase.
yeah.
And and how about this elevator? And let's open this elevator. On the right, and we go down this elevator. And then let's go here. Are they this way, or could they be? Are they in the nine room?
Did we get back to the... Sometime later, Junpei found himself at the chapel. He stepped inside, expecting to find nothing. But there, on the red carpet in the center of the room...
Uh-oh.
June. No, codenames didn't matter any longer. She was Connie. Connie! Junpei cried her name and ran. Like lightning, he ran across the room towards her. Oh, man. Connie... He stumbled to a stop. As he looked down at her body, lying so still on the floor, he felt the icy grip of fear upon his heart. She was still. So very still. No, it couldn't be. It was impossible. Slowly, Junpei bent down towards her. His hands shook, and he felt very cold and very hot at the same time. He forced himself to look. Her back. Her back was moving, slowly. It rose and fell. Relief washed over him. Connie! Junpei reached down and gently, very gently, lifted her up. Connie! Connie! Are you alright?
Jumpy.
That's a cute sprite.
Yeah.
Her face was pale and her lips were dry and cracked. Her eyes were blank and cloudy. They stared straight at Junpei, but saw nothing. She looked into the emptiness of our realization this morning when we thought we were gonna finish the game in one sitting. But surprisingly so, this ending has gone on for way longer than even June could have expected. We'll finish it another day.
Yeah.
It's fine though. It's fine.
I mean, this is gonna be multiple
Yeah,
parts,
it's gonna be like 4 parts, 6
probably.
maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
I haven't seen the preview window, but I think we've been recording for like 2 hours and a half.
At least.
Let's just take a moment to breathe.
Yeah, we've learned a lot.
Trembling, Junpei wrapped his arm around... I want to give you like a minute to actually explain what your thoughts are before we call it an episode. She was cold. Very cold. I forgot how long this ending was, by the way.
I know.
Junpei tried to convince himself. I thought it ended at the incinerator. So I don't know. I have no recollection of any of this.
I have zero recollection.
Never mind. I'll shut up now. Junpei tried to convince himself that it was only his imagination, but she felt as though she were. She felt as though she were fading away. As though she were fading away. He could feel his heart pounding frantically in his chest. Oh man, Connie, what the hell happened to you? You feel...
Jumpy. I'm sorry.
Her voice was very faint.
I might not make it.
No way. No way am I gonna let you die. I'm gonna save you, I promise.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much for everything. I was really happy to see you again, Jumpy. Really happy.
Don't give me that. I was crap. You're gonna see me again lots of more times. You've just gotta hang on. Alright, Kenny?
Jumpy, did you know? You meant a lot to me when we were kids. I've liked you for a long time, Jumpy. A really long time.
Junpei's vision had gone blurry. It took him a moment to realize his eyes were filled with tears. He could feel a piercing point of heat deep in his heart, like a white-hot flame. He looked down at Akane. Game over. There was a crack of static from above his head, and a voice spoke. 0. You son of a bitch! Where are you hiding? Junpei frantically scanned the ceiling for the source of the voice. I am right here. I have always been close to you. What the hell are you talking about? No matter. I will tell you again. Game over. This game has ended. No, it hasn't. I'm not gonna let it end yet. I want to get out of here with Connie. You cannot. That is impossible. Why? Because you chose the wrong path.
The wrong path?
That is correct. Your path was inevitable. However, admit defeat. Where there is shadow, there is light. Where there is light, there is shadow. So it goes.
What are you talking about?
It matters not. The loser has been decided.
I told you, I'm not gonna lose.
No. You misunderstand. You haven't lost. I have lost.
What?
Junpei didn't have time to ponder what that meant before. He heard the door slam shut behind him. He spun around. There was no one there. Was it Zero?
Connie, wait here. I'll be right back, I promise.
She managed a single nod. Junpei let her back down gently and leapt through for the door. He janked it open and shut it outside. No one. The hall was empty. There was nothing moving anywhere.
Damn it!
I've gone like 2 hours without drinking water. Give me a second.
You should do that.
Yeah.
I finished my drink already.
Alright. Zero really kills my voice.
Yeah, I can't blame you.
He didn't want to leave Connie alone any longer than he had to, so Junpei turned around and headed back to the chapel.
What?
Huh.
Connie?
She wasn't there. She wasn't anywhere. She'd been lying there on the floor just moments before, and now she was gone.
Oh God. No. Where is she? Connie? 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 Connie!
His cry split the heavens themselves. He screamed until his voice gave out. Then he screamed some more, but there was nothing. No answer. His voice faded away, and all that remained was cold, unfeeling silence. That was when he noticed it. A strange smell, one he had smelled before.
Oh.
The smell of a peculiar white smoke. 9 seconds later, Junpei's mind winked out.
Wink.
Do me a favor and press the... Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna give you a chance to actually talk. What are you thinking? There's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot.
There's a lot.
Okay.
You want to take it step by step?
Yeah.
It's Neku.
I figured after we learned that wasn't him, I figured it had to be him in the coffin then. So that makes sense.
You had a bit of a roller coaster of emotions with Ace.
I do. I still feel kind of sad. Because he didn't seem like a bad guy, but... I don't know. I'm still conflicted on him a little. I feel like I don't know everything about him still.
I'm gonna be quiet. I shouldn't say anything.
Okay. But I feel like there's still something missing from Ace. And then where did Santa go?
You can't see me. I'm shrugging.
Where did June go?
Where did June go?
Where did Junpei go?
And we have that mysterious message from Zero. What do you think that means?
I think I understand the end, or is
or
it?
Is it?
Is that the title of this episode?
Oh God, let me write it down.
Yeah, the
Because
title.
that's literally the best thing for the last one. The end.
Or is it? I think. Okay, so there were experiments on these kids. So maybe Zero has that thing like John Barrowman's character in Torchwood, Captain Jack Harkness, or Ukyo, where he can relive his own death. Like he lives...
Ukyo? From where?
Amnesia. Remember, he remembers dying.
Oh, is that his thing?
I guess. Remember that bad end we got? He remembers, like, dying.
Oh, Ukyo! Oh, the green-haired guy. Yeah, he can remember his death.
Guy.
Yeah.
So maybe Zero... Or maybe Zero's reliving something until he can get it right. Because Zero wants the real ending too, I guess, is what I can assume by his last dialogue, is that this isn't how things should have played out. That questions are still unanswered. That this isn't the ending that he wanted either. Doesn't really show you where it left off, but, like... There's something still missing from the story, obviously, because this is not the real ending.
No, and I am gonna try not to not say a lot, but like, you're like, if I had to give you a percentage of like the pie that you have right now, you have like 60%. There's a giant piece of the pie that you still don't have.
A big.
There's a giant chunk of the pie that you still don't have. That like you're missing like the last few Tetris pieces.
Yeah.
But and what I love is that like until you get that final thing, none of this clicks.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Some of the little things are clicking in, but such as like.
Or like the little mysteries, like was Snake dead?
Yeah, and I think the ninth man and Ace must have known each other too. I still think everything is going back to what happened 9 years ago, because it's apparently the same ship. It's Lotus's daughters were there. Ace was the CEO there. Snake was apparently one of the kids there. Like, this all has to lead back to that, and it's like maybe Zero was also part of the nonary game, and like. But he lived through it because he can't die or something, so he's forcing everyone to come back here. Again, I don't know why he'd put Snake in the situation again, but...
That is a fair point. That's a fair point to make. Absolutely.
And then there's the fact of who the fuck is Guy X.
Yeah.
What's this ending called?
Do you have a guess?
Gas. Fire. Incinerator.
Oh yeah, we're getting a video for the trending. I think we are.
Titanic. Isn't this the opening?
No, you're actually getting a video because it's giving you doors. It's telling you the order in which to do the doors.
Yeah, some of that stuff I hadn't seen yet.
Yeah, we're gonna end with the captain's quarters. Spoilers. What do you think this ending's called, Kitty?
I said either gas or what else did I say?
It's called the safe ending. I almost spoiled it halfway through reading the explanation of how this video is gonna go. Here, wait, preview. Here you go. This preview A is
for the true ending.
For the true ending. I'm gonna tell you a little spoiler just now, just so you understand, because on that same menu we're still missing two endings. As I mentioned previously, you can fail at getting the true ending if you don't do the safe ending first. I'm gonna tell you a spoiler because you already know this part of the story. Snake is the one inside of that casket.
Yeah.
And if you attempt to do the true ending without this, you make it to the ninth room and go. We can't go anywhere because we need the person who's in the casket, and I don't know how to open the thing.
Because we didn't get the.
So
code.
you end up getting this ending.
But if we just go through the true ending, we'll just get them both.
Exactly. Oh. That's what. That's literally like since you don't know this, you can't do this.
That must be like the casket ending because it's locked and we can't get out. Or something.
I don't know. I think. I mean, I don't mean to like spoil, but I think it might actually be because that's a really straightforward thing. I mean, and it's literally just like a third of the true ending.
Yeah.
Because then, like, at this point, you literally get an extra dungeon, extra puzzle.
I think you just clicked on that to just click on
just clicked on that. Okay. Yeah. And I'm gonna make a save state.
That's not the correct one.
Do you have anything else you would like the viewers to know, Kitty? By the way, I love you. Because now is the time for you to start doing your theory crafting or externalizing it. And feel free to say, like, don't censor yourself. Just like talk about it.
I feel like I'm not very good at theory crafting. I need more direction. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how this is gonna end. Except it's gonna end the way Zero wants it, probably.
Very fair points. And you didn't give me enough time to finish the Swedish fish. I'm gonna have it in my mouth now for the outro. Thank you for taking along. We're done for today.
Yeah.
I'm questioning this up.
Yeah.
So I think we have a little bit more 99. We may actually make it to part 69. Probably
Possibly.
not. Probably
not.
like 63. But anyhow, for the time being, thank you for tagging along, and we hope to see you
Next time.
on the next one.
Wink.